So really what you're saying is, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into a supernova.
Well, at least we have each other.
Indeed. We all know what needs to be done. The Traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the three of us and a big fat pile of explosives can get the job done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we get inside the city walls for it to be effective.
But without the light, an outright assault on the wall is doomed to fail. We could... There will be no coming back.
It's worth it.
How do we get in?
You know, the city wall is kind of like this barn. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You sure you're not one of my hunters?
Not really into capes.
Clearly. Nice poncho.
You need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that. We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne, it's one thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be your fight. You're not a
guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor, guardians or not.
That's a great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation thingy.
If we can't destroy the Almighty, we'll have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a certain Guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
Oh, we're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cade, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
So the interesting thing at this point is that you still need to be level 15 to do the next mission. So
New location, new inventory, still the same Eververse.
we have a bit to go. I think we're level 13, right?
I know
So
it's a
there are
lot
more
to
missions
take
we
in,
can do
Guardian. Use
to
as
get
much
up to that
time as you
point.
need.
There's stuff for us to see at the tower, though. I'll bet you there's some gear here that would have been great at some point that isn't anymore. Yep, because it dropped at some point, we missed it.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, I can take a break.
Hi.
There is the guardian, not the guardian, the Vanguard up there to
Still
talk
the
to
same
now. And Hawthorne has a
What?
mission for us,
You
but we
thought
also
a bit
get to
of
go to
apocalypse would shut
Eververse.
down Eververse? Not likely. We have two choices here: give up, give in, or stand up, brush off the dirt, and face whatever comes with style. Even in the worst of times, if you look good, you feel good. And this place, it could use a little glamour. So, what can Eververse do for you today?
So, one of the nice things, I don't know why I keep looking at that, we can look at some of the stuff that Eververse has. So, these bright engrams that you get once you reach level 20, it's when you level up, but when you're level 20 you don't get any more levels, so that's the idea there. But she also has stuff that you don't just have to get from the bright engrams, you can buy it with bright dust, and that changes every week. So here's what she has this week. She happens to have two of my favorite shaders. She has Midnight Talons, which is my second favorite. It's a really nice looking black and gold shader. Doesn't look all that great with this armor maybe, but it's pretty cool. My favorite is Golden Trace, which is like a more, the black becomes carbon fiber and the gold glows more. Now it doesn't look all that great on this armor again, but it looks pretty cool as you level up to better stuff. So you can also buy this ornament for Sturm. I have Sturm with my hunter. This is a really cool ornament for it. And you can do the same for Darcy. I don't have Darcy yet. Which is a really weird looking sniper. It's really funny. I've heard a lot of people saying that Darcy's okay for PvE and really not great for the Crucible. And then I saw this video, a recommended video on YouTube while I was watching something else with this YouTuber I've never heard of. I'm not being disrespectful because obviously I'm a YouTuber most people have never heard of. I don't even really call myself a YouTuber. Anyway. Point is, he was like, Darcy, the best PvP gun. I'm like, no. Like, I watched a review on this gun. The perk on it gives you information about your enemies when you hover over them. It's really just like a, it's just like, the real perk is that when you're hovering over an enemy for long enough, you do like bonus damage or something. I don't know. If it takes you a while to line up your shots in the Crucible, then this gun's great for you. However, if it takes you a long time to line up your shots, then you're probably going to die while you're trying to snipe. Especially because in the Crucible there's staggering when you are getting shot while you're aiming down their sights. So, anyway, as for shaders, she also has this shader, which I have too. It's pretty cool. Actually doesn't look that bad on this armor. And she has some ghosts. The Lotus Shell is pretty cool. These ghost shells look pretty cool with shaders on them too. You can get the basic ones that don't do much, or the legendary ones that look really cool. Some of these, like even though these are just rares, they look good. Here's that Metro Shift again. Midnight Talons, the one I was telling you about. My favorite one, Golden Trace, is right here. And I love the carbon fiber and the like brass. The combination there looks really nice. She also has the Warlock Shell, which you get for completing the game as a Warlock. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not gonna buy it. I don't have any Bright Dust anyway. But I'm curious though. This already kind of has a golden shader on it. So yeah, Midnight Talons doesn't do anything. So it is the Midnight Talons shader that we have. It makes sense because it's the Phoenix in the background there. So the Talons thing makes sense that it's called that. Here's the Golden Trace, which looks pretty awesome on here too. But not enough of a difference to really warrant using it, I guess. She also has a bond. So there's a set of armor. It's a pretty cool bond. There is a set of armor that, these are the mods you can put on it. These are the shaders. That comes from Eververse. And these bonds are, the entire set is really cool. So if we take a look at, I guess while we're here too, there's a silver starter pack which has special items in it. It has 3 bright engrams, Cirrus modular shine, and some bright dust, which is nice. The bad part about this is that it costs $9. 900 silver is $9 US. I've heard people say it's a good purchase. It's a one-time purchase. You can only buy it once. But I might actually end up doing that at some point. I just don't want to spend that money on it right now. Bright engrams themselves are $2 each, which is ridiculous because you can get one just for leveling up. You do get more though as you level up. So see this one, it would be 600 for 3 if you bought them all individually. So you save $1 by getting that. And the same with this. Now you get 5, but instead of it costing $10, it costs $8. So you say it's like you get 1 engram for free. So they do give you bonuses for that. But again, 5 of them costs $8. Like that's pretty insane. This is $9, and I don't know if it's really a good deal because it comes with these, which you could get for $5. That's half of it right there, and then the other $5 is 10 shaders and some bright dust. The bright dust can be useful. I don't know if it's a good deal or not though. I don't know. Just a lot of money to spend on cosmetics for this game. That's all. Says someone who did spend $40 on silver once to get a set of armor from the Dawning. That was not one of my most proud moments. Here's the Red Dwarf shader we got. There's a shader for Risk Runner, which I don't have, but this looks really nice. Really cool looking thing there. And they also have exotic ships, which are pretty crazy. The bandwagon I've heard people like. I'm not a huge fan of this design of the ship. It's the one that I have currently for my Warlock. The ES Rupture is the same design. Symmetry Flight is nice. I'll bet this looks really cool. Some of the golden shaders. Ooh, that is really nice. That's not as nice in this case. But the legendary shaders do a lot for this. There's some really cool looking things that it can do. The Crucible one's pretty cool too. But anyway, let's keep looking. There's also this one, which is also pretty nice. And Sparrows, Vanishing Point. Very flamey Sparrow. Dinus Emrys, is that how you say that? I don't know. Got a dragon on it, that's pretty cool. And then Hastilude, something or other. Has like jousting things on it. This is it has the shader on it, the golden trace, because this won't change it at all. So, that's nice too. And then there are some crazy emotes. I actually want to show you these because the exotic emotes are crazy. I have a friend who has this one. It's called 6-shooter, even though you only shoot 4 things. This one's hilarious. There's this one, which is also hilarious. It's probably my favorite. That look he gives you at the end too. And then there's Salty, which I'm not a fan of at all, actually. It'd be funny to use in the Crucible, but I don't care for it, honestly. Then there are just some dances. I won't go through these all, but you know, typical Bungie fashion. Plenty of dances to earn. Odd dance. I want to know what that looks like. Alright. Makes you look like an idiot. Sounds about right. Bureaucratic walk. These crack me up. Floss dance? What? Interesting. Okay. Dancy dance? This is an awesome one. I do have this one. It's like, ouch, I've been shot. Ah. Nope, I'm good. Yeah, anyway. The exotic ornaments are really cool for all these guns here. This is for the pre-order gun, Cold Heart. This ornament looks really nice. This is for Sweet Business, which is the Titans had in the beta. I don't have Sweet Business or that ornament. I showed you Risk Runner. There's a gun called the Rat King, which is a interesting gun. And then this ornament. I mean, it makes the eyes glow on the rats, but it's not all that special in my opinion. Red Dwarf, which I have, I showed you. This is Graviton Lance is a really cool gun, and this ornament makes it look even cooler. I think it's normally like a purplish blackish gun. I got this. Vigilance Wing is an amazing gun. This shader makes it look much less shiny, but it looks like Egyptian ruins kind of thing, I guess, which is nice. It's really cool. There's a gun in Destiny 1 called the Dubious Volley. It's in this game, and it's called the Wardcliff Coil. I should say when it's in Destiny 1, I should say it was in the database. They made the gun for it, but they never actually made it come out for it. So the Wardcliff Coil is the new name. I like the old name better, for sure. I think Dubious Volley sounds way better. But this is cool, the Tesla's Revenge. Tractor cannon. My friend got this last night. It was pretty cool. Not the ornament. He got the gun. The ornament's pretty cool though too. People have been calling it the portal gun, which I think is funny. Hard light, if any of you remember that from Destiny 1. As a chrome ornament. I have this ornament, but I don't have hard light. So I really want to get hard light. Which would be really cool. Mida, which I got last night. Don't have this ornament though. It's a pretty cool ornament. This one's cool. It's a scout rifle. It's the slug rifle the Cabal have, but this ornament makes it. Takes it from the normal, like, blackish grayish to red Legion colors, which is really nice. I've heard this gun's really good. Merciless. This ornament makes it look cool too. It's normally like a greenish, which doesn't look all that great in my opinion. I have this ornament. Don't have the gun. Actually, the Sunshot's the only one that I have the gun now and the ornament. So, that's really cool. I see... Any I haven't shown? This one, I guess. Which looks cool. I heard the gun's not all that great, though. So... The armor set that's in here is really cool. Yeah, there you go. That's the Warlock armor. One of the Warlocks has that in a cutscene you'll see later. Really ornate set. I really like it. The Hunter has a cool set too. I don't remember what the Titans looks like. Oh, they're right here. I could just show you, I guess. I have this mask for the Hunter. But I can't see it because it's a Hunter armor. You can just kind of see from the picture here what they look like. The Titan armor is there. It's pretty cool too. But yeah, that Warlock armor is amazing. Wow. Very ornate, very cool. I will definitely wear it if I get any of this. Helmet kind of makes you look like a Vex, like a Goblin. A little bit. But that's okay, because I love the way the Vex look. More so in the first game than in this one, but still. We saw sparrows and ships. There are more than just the exotic sparrows. There's tons of sparrows here. Here's the one that we're using, Warbird. But there's a ton of them you can get. Speed Punk. I just saw this one and thought it looked cool. It's interesting. Same with ships. There's a lot of ships that you can get, not just the exotic ones that I showed you. Where's the one I've got with my Hunter? I've got this one, Cardinal 1, but I have a cooler shader on it. I'm not a fan of this look, but my Hunter has, what else? Golden Trace on it, which makes it look really cool. I love the way that ship looks. My Titan has one of the ones that actually has the Hunter logo on it, which is funny. I believe it's this one? Not Captain Nemo. This one. My Titan has this one, but it has a shader on it. It's like green or something. I didn't put the shader on it either. It came with it, which was cool. I think they do, but I'm not sure if they do in general. As you can see, there's more than just these 3 exotic ones there too. Shaders and weapon mods, not all that exciting. Just although these are kind of really cool. Fallen, the Hive, the Taken Arrival is my favorite. The Vex one's also really cool though. There are some pretty cool spawn effects. Shaders, there's a lot of shaders you can get. A lot of really cool ones. And there's ghost shells, there's some pretty cool ones. I wish there was exotic ghost shells, that would be really cool. This one looks really cool. Although it looks better in the thumbnail, I'd say, but still. There's a lot of these that I already have actually. Not a lot of them, I shouldn't say that, but I've been getting a lot of ghost shells from my packages. With that, we will leave Eververse for now.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
Do you want me to write something down? Transportation, scouting. Woo!
We will go talk to Hawthorne and Lewis. Don't forget Lewis.
So you Guardians are all about
He
symbols,
can be glitchy
right?
sometimes.
Warlocks,
Sometimes.
Titans, Dead Orbit, Iron Banner. I don't know how you keep track of it all. Point is, you understand it.
Oh, I didn't want her to stop talking. Great. So she gives you the new mission, new milestone. Strikes to talk to Zavala. I think there's a couple others here too. Yeah. To talk to Ikora and Cade as well. patrol, speak to Cade. And challenges, speak to Ikora. Seems good. Thank you, Soraya.
See you soon.
So you get your clan. I just got the clan banner. You get this for joining a clan. You can see that we have the first weeks. In the first season, so we don't have a cool thing for it. This is my clan here, and that's our flag. See, we have this because we completed week 1, got max reputation in week 1. We're close to getting this one now. Oh no, that's clan rank level 3. So we're not going to get a perk this week.
One of my best ideas.
That sucks.
Still with us?
Screw it up.
No, we will, because this is rank 2 that gets this. Rank 1 just starts you with nothing. So we will get this. Increases public event rewards. Then 4, improves rewards from eliminating Cabal enemies. 5, increases chance of receiving reputation tokens when completing Nightfall's raids at trials. Strength in numbers is level 6. Level 6. Increases chance of receiving an engram when completing playlist activities with a clan member.
Say what you
So
want to say.
there are some nice perks to clans. This is my clan here. You can see we are. It says that we reached 100,000 already, but we haven't. So I really hope it's not a glitch. I hope it will actually let us get more. See, I've maxed out with how much I've contributed with my warlock, and because we've done the Crucible and the Nightfall, I haven't, but my team members have. You get engrams for that too, but I think I need to be max level to pick those up, because I don't think Soraya has those for me now.
Yep.
I should just call her Hawthorne, but yeah, she doesn't have anything for me at the moment.
Careful out there.
It might be I just have to reach level 20 and then she'll give them to me. I'm not sure.
Yo.
Cade.
Yup.
Oh, I picked these up with my other character. I'd like to get the rewards from
You
with my
ever
other
figure
character.
procrastination is your
So
brain's way of stopping you from making a terrible mistake? Yeah, me too. See, I volunteered to set up our patrol network, and I haven't done it yet. Because what if I screw it up, you know? It's so important. We use that network to run ops all over the system. Supply runs, recon, you name it. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? But here you are. So competent, so diligent, so ready to do things the right way. Guess what I'm trying to say is, save me from myself. I'll make it worth your while.
okay. I think I don't know what happens when you turn these in, but I want to do it with my hunter because my hunter earned them. So I'm gonna do that later. That's from the treasure maps, and they're somewhat worth it. I've heard people say they're worth it, but I've got a lot of
Losing
blues.
light was
So
devastating. We were careless. I was careless. I took my power for granted. Never again. Wherever you go, seek out experiences that truly challenge you. Force yourself to grow. Never be satisfied. If anything dares to come between you and the light, destroy it. Let every victory sharpen your mind and body, and show our enemies a guardian's wrath.
well said, Ikora. So Ikora is the one that gives you the armor that you start the game with. The really cool set here. Of course, the legendary version of it, but still, even better. I'm wondering, can you put a shader on a bond that has a hologram, and will it change the color of the hologram? It looks like it's not going to change the color of the hologram. That sucks. Oh well. Thank you, Ikora. And then Zavala.
As of today, I'm reauthorizing strike operations. Strikes will serve as the backbone of our defense against our enemies, present and future. We'll hunt down priority targets, gather intelligence on our enemies, and undermine plots against humanity. I'm counting on you to show everyone, Guardian and civilian alike, what courage really looks like. But this isn't a solo detail. You'll need a dependable fire team to back you up. What is it that Cage says? Teamwork makes the dream work. Get out there and make us proud.
Yes, Zavala. So he has the tactician armor. I haven't seen that for the warlock yet. Okay, it's alright. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So, let's see. So the next mission requires level 15,